Hey, it's me again, and it's been 2 years now. Somehow I'm still kicking around another year of being cringe, and I don't think it will be it will get better, lads. Chances are it will probably go way, way, way down. So around the same time last year, I made a video basically recapping what I did, and I'm gonna do it again this year because why not? So basically, throughout the entire year, almost every week, pretty much, I streamed VR chat. I'm pretty sure almost all of those streams were streamed with Kurt, a Velis element. Go check him out. Pretty recently, we started to involve some of you guys in our streams as well. We're doing more community-driven stuff like turning me into a meme for some reason. Why am I twice here? We've streamed somewhat VRC at this point, but we're kind of running out of things to do, to be honest. We are fishing, crating, death running, murdering, laughing, and losing. Kurt was doing more of that. And more things that at this point that I just don't remember. But yeah, let's go month by month now. So, early August was my stream anniversary mini streamathon. There was one stream that was, if I recall correctly, 12 hours. Yeah, it was 12 hours. And the next day, the stream was 9 hours, so quite a lot. We had a lot of sub rewards, and we are doing original Borderlands, which I finished later in August, and wanted to do DLCs for that game, but Moxie's DLC was so bad that it made me not want to play the game anymore. So that was it for the Lands of the Border, for now at least. Another highlight or lowlight of August was my few adventures with a certain Call of Duty, which was not that good, to put it very, very kindly. We played Modern Warfare 3. And all the game modes, the campaign, the multiplayer, the zombies. I subjected myself to the torture and yeah, it's the worst Call of Duty I've ever played, even worse than Vanguard somehow. I actually wanted to make a video on how bad it was, but it never panned out, unfortunately. I also played Metal Hellsinger, a pretty good game, especially if you're a headbanger. Other things we did in August, Battlefield 6 Beta. I still played the game, by the way. I'm just having issues streaming it, which is why I haven't been streaming it at all now, unfortunately. We also had some Black Ops 2, attempted Far Cry 2, but it never happened. All in all, August was, quite eventful, actually. September was quite a big change, because I got a new work and I had to adjust my schedule massively. So I pretty much streamed out nights for me, apart from Sundays. Those stayed as they were, but we moved VRChat to Sundays, which VRChats are still on Sundays, actually. But the big thing that we started this September was Halo MCC difficulty tweak with Kurt. Basically, every 3 missions we had to go up difficulty until we got to Legendary, and then we went back down, and we had to go through all 6 Halo games and Master Chief Collection. We started Halo C in September, but I'm pretty sure we didn't get to finish it. Also, some Borderlands DLCs. We did one DLC for Borderlands 2 in one sitting, and then started another DLC for Borderlands 3 with the zoo. Remember that. Half-Life, yes, we did Half-Life as well. I remember the game pretty fondly, even if Sand Dimension wasn't that great, unfortunately. We even did both DLCs for it. Good experience overall. There was also Lockdown Protocol collab. Kinda wish I could play the game again, but we'll, oh, yeah, and the Ringo got a new metal arm. October, more Halo, finished CE, started 2. 2 was probably the biggest pain. The last mission was just pure pain on Legendary. We actually had to drop difficulty because it was that bad. But we did it. On Heroic. But we did it. Battlefield 6 came out in October. The campaign wasn't that great, unfortunately, but the multiplayer made up for it. I streamed quite a bit of Battle Leagues, even when Red Sec came out. Like I said earlier, I still play the game from time to time. I wish I could stream it, but yeah, it's not running that well. It's still a pretty good game, though. Slenderman's Shadow, what a disappointment. Half of the games didn't even have the slimy boy in there. Pretty sure one of them took me over 1 hour to beat, with no slimy boy in sight, and disappointment. We continued Half-Life, and there wasn't that much of a side stuff, to be honest. October was pretty focused on Battlefield and Half-Life, and Halo, and VR chat, of course. And to be fair, November was kind of the same. More VR chat, but more Battlefield, but I stopped streaming it around that time. We finished Halo 2, started 3. 3 was actually pretty fun, but it definitely wasn't my favorite. We were done with Half-Life, and we played a little bit of Black Ops 6 Zombies. I still like playing the game. It had a pretty annoying armory bug, and pretty much stopped streaming it after a while. Or fully playing it as well. I'm considering streaming it again, to be honest. Who knows, maybe we could do it all. And that was it for November. It was really focused on those things. Kinda same with December. We finished Halo 3, then played ODST, and we also actually managed to finish it in December, rather surprisingly. But even more surprisingly, that one was my favorite Halo somehow. At least from the ones that we played, even though I doubt Halo 5 will be that good. Naturally, once we were done with ODST, we played Halo Reach. This one was my second favorite, I would say. What else happened? Oh, Killing Floor 2! Yes, the first game I ever streamed made a comeback over a year later. Still fun, but that was a one-off. Actually, more on that later. Dark Tide happened. I still play Dark Tide on my own, but I stopped streaming it due to a bad laptop malfunction that happened during that stream. Thankfully, it wasn't permanent, but it made me scared to play some of the games on stream. Which is why at the beginning of the year I pretty much wiped my laptop, and it got very scuffed. Oh, some extra stuff. More VR chat, as always. There was also Phasmophobia. We did a little bit of golf, and a completely normal Yakuza Kiwami too, and that was it for 2025. I started off 2026 with a bit of a short break, and the scuffed laptop format I mentioned earlier. I lost a lot of things, and pretty much had to redo everything from the beginning, including the model, which actually resulted in the model being a little bit different at the beginning of the year, but then I upgraded it at least. And actually, I'm so proud of the upgrade. We kicked off the year with another Call of Duty. This time it was Ghosts. Somewhat underrated one, in my opinion. I kind of liked it. You know, I liked it focused on more of the stealthy stuff, you know, Ghosts. But, you know, it still wasn't my favorite. More of my favorite later. We also wrapped up Halo Reach, and then started for, easily we ended Halo difficulty tweak on a whimper. My least favorite Halo we played on stream. At least in the MCC, weakest plot gameplay wasn't that great. Just didn't enjoy it as much. Side stuff, VR chat as always. There was also Modern Warfare 3, the good one. And I think that was it for January, actually. February, though, it started to pick up a little bit again. We finally finished the Halo difficulty tweak. Only took us like 5 months, lol. And then we played Max Payne 3. I have a soft spot for this game. I'll mention it at least once while I streamed it, but that game pretty much made me want to learn Portuguese. And now, bom Marcel, falo, pouco. I love yours too. I call him with a fellow Polish cringe, cat girl, Blesk. I kinda wanna return to Helldivers as well, so I'm pretty sure it's the last time I streamed it. Also, more Borderlands. This time it was the pre-sequel, which, while it's the weakest of the Bordees lands that we played, I still liked it. I ended up playing as Claptrap, which was, certified paint, to be sure. Apart from that, just a bit of a side stuff. And mandatory VR chat, of course. We came back to Minecraft. This one was a bit short-lived, actually. Maybe I could return to it in the future with mods, maybe? Not now, though, due to certain events going on. If you know, you know. March was a big one. We wrapped up Max Payne and played Resident Evil Requiem. So far, it's my game of the year. I know there's still a few months left, but I enjoyed it that much. I liked Stealth as Grace, even if she clumsy and a little bit kinda dumb. And Leon's sections were perfect. They were just perfect. Has to be among my top 5 games I played within the last year. It was actually my second playthrough, by the way, and I streamed it for 3 days straight. Very fun. Apart from it, though, not a whole lot happened, actually. Played more VR chat as always, finished the pre-sequel Max Payne, also played Count Vanguard for some reason, still better than Modern Warfare 3 at least. April. For those who know what happened with my work at the time, we came back to the previous schedule. Anyway, we played plenty of Contra actually. I'm pretty sure we even managed to beat 2 of them. Yeah, we did. We've beaten 2 of them. Claptastic Voyage. I somehow managed to beat it in one go, even if it took way longer than I thought it would. The final portions of the game were definitely painful. Minecraft also happened, but I'm pretty sure that's when I stopped playing it, actually. Apart from that, there was a Siege stream after a really long while. It just went, yes. There was also a single Arma 2 DayZ mod stream and, of course, more VR chat. At the beginning of May, we played another Call of Duty. This time it was Infinite Warfare on the Specialist difficulty. A really interesting experience. I thought I'd be able to beat the game in one go, but that didn't pan out. That didn't work out as I hoped it would. I still enjoyed the game though. It wasn't the only Call of Duty we played though. There was also a little bit of Black Ops 6 and Modern Warfare 2 as well. We also played another single-player game, another Resident Evil. This time it was 7. Another RE, another very good game. What more to add? When it comes to recurring games, we had a bit of a change. Minecraft was phased out and we started playing more co-op stuff like Killing Floor 2 and Payday 2. Payday 3 made a cameo as well, but it was one thing. And how could I forget? Even more VR chat. Oh, there was also Super Battle Golf collab. I was bullied. Pain. Now June, which we started off with Stalker Call of Pripyat, a pretty janky an old game at this point. We actually played with it with a mod. I believe it was called Arsenal Overhaul, but I'm not 100% sure now. Game was enjoyable, but just pretty janky. 2 Portals. We played both of them in one go. I mean, Portal is good, but I feel like they were just a bit too short in my taste. You know, apart from that, still good games. We also played Need for Speed after a year of break, and it was Need for Speed 2015, and it was not that good to be honest. Pretty glitchy. I found the characters to be cringe. Sense of driving was just okay, but not that great. Easily the weakest Need for Speed I've played. Other things we did include games like Killing Floor 2, Payday 2, and we added Euro Truck Simulator 2 to the list. There's a lot of 2s. Euro Truck was also a game I played very early in my streaming career. Anyway, Phasmophobia also happened at one point. I'm pretty sure I played War Thunder once on stream. We also had golf with your friends. I feel like I'm forgetting about something. Oh yes, VR chat. And now we're at where we are, July. Remember how I mentioned that Borderlands 3 DLC like all the way back in September? Yeah, we literally just finished it. The zoo came back after almost a year, and now we're doing the Krieg DLC, which I hoped we would have finished by now, but didn't work. You know what's even wilder than us finishing that DLC after almost a year? I finished Republic Commando after over a year. I played it on May 4th, 2025, and I finished it literally yesterday as of recording this. It was on Tuesday. We also finished Need for Speed 2015. We played a little bit more stuff like Euro Truck, VR Chat, Buckshot Roulette, Gamble with your friends, a bit more of Payday 2, and just recently we also played Fear, which we finished into stream. And also one more thing that happened in July, which is very dear to me. We reached 300 on Twitch. Thank you. Thank every single one of you. Speaking of thanks, I like to thank a few people, more than a few actually. I'll try to make it short. Kurt, I hope no one turns you into a soup badger. You need to stream again, man. Swaggy, sorry man, no egg rolls found. We got egg yolks though. Stroppy, I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Matthew, the biggest of the Giga Chads. Hess, the true Phillian. Jacob, I swear, whenever you arrive on stream, it's scuff time. Garion, definitely, possibly not the Birmingham man. Blesk, Polska Gurum. Contasium, either the most or least responsible adult in here. I actually haven't decided yet. Artem, sorry, no mangoes here. Mango, okay, actually, we've got mangoes then. Mila, remember those chips that you lost a while ago? I ate them. Jack, I hope the lizards are doing good. Andre, numbing not allowed. Blackout, always G for life, but some of the newer games are pretty good actually, as well. Kiwi, why you bully me? Cotter, how dare you throw pipes? Ollie, this time I haven't forgotten about you. Robin, the dearest of them all. KWC, this one's gonna be quick. Wolf, I still have no idea what WWE is all about. Alco, I wish you lived in a different time zone, man. Anna, this one's gonna be a bit on a whim. Varu, the beanest of the ethos. Minty, I can't look at they got the same way now. Nusa, can I get a random bunny fact? River, always saw the fun to hop on your streams. Dark, come back, man. Bandana, not to be confused with banana. Rice, let the music flow. Boss, pirate Fillion, green Fillion here. Neon, make sure that pufferfish is not poisonous. Vertigo, we really need to talk about music, man. Lunims, who I'm pretty sure somehow always end up dead by daylight. George, I hope you're not addicted to Power World too much. 42, the answer to the most important question in the universe. Manuka, your tags on Twitch are definitely something. Diablo, despite your name, you're actually not diabolical. Detsy, who's definitely cringe, more cringe than his cousin, Detsy Cringe. Breezy, you stole my outfit, man. Katski, oh man, I miss worms. Bob, I hope the baguettes are good. Szczupi, o ty kurwa gnoju. And you, the viewer, for listening to my ramblings and being here. You know that means a lot to me. Also, to anyone mentioned earlier and anyone I may have forgotten about, I know these things weren't that serious, but I genuinely want to thank you, each and every single one of you, in here in some capacity. Or you allowing me to mess on your chat? Anyway, because it's anniversary, I want to celebrate a little. We're gonna do a mini streamathon. We're gonna start on Friday at 6 p.m. CET, probably going until midnight. Then Saturday will be a 12-hour stream starting 1 p.m. And another stream on Sunday, also going for 6 more hours. I don't have a set schedule on what we're gonna be doing yet, but I expect things like Euro Truck, Killing Floor, VR chat, golfing stuff. And maybe we could even bring back some titles I haven't played in a while. Anyway, thanks for staying here. I really appreciate these 2 years. Now, here's to even more years, and be seeing ya!